a little rundown on angles and degrees. So let me just go over a couple things about angles quickly. Number one, how you name an angle is it will always be something like this. Okay? It'll show you, it'll say angle, and then it'll be something like RMQ. Now, the middle letter is what you have to pay attention to because the middle letter will be the vertex. It will be the point where the actual angle is. Okay? And the other two letters are where the angle starts and stops, right? So RMQ would be this angle right here. This one right here. Okay? So RMQ would be this angle. Now, if I were to write QMR, same exact angle, right? QMR. RMQ. So one easy way to figure out what angle they're talking about is to just start for RMQ. You just start at R, then hop to M, then go to Q. Or start at Q, hop to M, go to R. Okay? Now if I were to say angle RMK, obviously it would be this angle, RMK. Okay? So that is just the naming. Also, and then KMR, same angle, right? So that's an easy way to figure out what the angles are named. Okay, so let's go through, and a lot of these questions are figuring out angles, okay? So one thing to start with is a straight line, okay? Straight line equals 180 degrees, okay? So that little circle up there means degrees. But a straight line is always 180 degrees. And let's just assume that this line is straight. Typically, they will tell you in a word problem that it's a straight line. So if this is 180, then that means that any angles above this line are going to have to add to 180. Okay? So let's just say that this is 70 degrees. Okay? RMQ equals 70 degrees. In that case, to figure out RMK, right? So we should always write the angle. RMK equals what? All we have to do, since I know that this whole line, QMK, right? So line QMK, I think it would be something like this, is line QMK equals 180 degrees, because it is a straight line, then that means that RMK, this angle right here, has to be the difference between 180 and 70, which I know that 180 minus 70 equals 110 degrees. So this one would just be 110 degrees. Okay? And so that's this lesson right here. You'll be able to do a lot of the problems if you just understand these concepts. And it's really not that hard because the math itself is very simple. You're kind of just finding the difference between what they give you and, what is left over. So one thing that they might do, another thing that they might do. Now, if I know that RMK is 100, let's just say RMK equals 110 degrees. Okay? But we are going to erase this, and we are going to make a different angle. Okay? And let's just have this be S. Okay? And we are going to say that RMS, this angle right here, is 50 degrees. Okay? So angle RMS equals 50 degrees. Okay? Now we want to find SMK. Angle SMK. What does that equal? Okay? All we're doing is we know that RMK equals 110. Okay? And that RMS is one part of RMK that's 50. So we just need to find the other part of RMK, SMK. So it would have to be, all we would do is 110 minus 50 equals 60, right? So this one has to be 60. If this whole thing is 110, RMK is 110, RMS is 50, SMK has to be the rest of the 110, which is 60. And just one more thing to go over quickly is right angles, and you will see this pretty often, but a right angle, okay, this shows that it's a right angle, okay? And a right angle is 90 degrees, right? And if this is 90 degrees, then this angle also has to be 90 degrees because they have to add up to 180. Okay? So if one side of it has this box right here, that means that it's a right angle. That means that it's 90 degrees. Okay? So, if we were to just do, now RMS is 30, okay? So if angle RMS equals 30 degrees, then this angle SMK, has to equal the difference between, we know that RMK has to equal 90 because it's a right angle. So the difference between 90 and 30, 30 plus what equals 90? So SMK, this angle right here, has to be 60 degrees. Now, on occasion, they might try to trick you where they'll show you that this side is a right angle, right? So if this box was drawn on this side, you just have to know that the other side of it is also a right angle and also 90 degrees. Okay? All right, so that is the basics of angles and yeah, I would say that pretty much covers a lot of it.